Yeah, welcome back to my channel, Dr. Okoya Ebasin. Today, I want to talk on the topic, the 6 skills that changed my life from an employee to become an employer of labor. One of these skills is I learned how to sell. The second one is that I learned how to solve problems. Then the third one is that I learn how to build assets. There are 6 skills, so we'll take these first 3 first, then we'll take the other 3 in the next video. Now, I want to start with number 1. Selling is a skill. Selling is a skill. It's not something that you learn in school. It's a skill that you need to learn. If you want to break the yoke of being an employee, then you have to learn how to sell. If you don't know how to sell, it will be very difficult for you to be an employer of labor. Now, selling in itself, as I said, is a skill that you need to acquire. When I was still in service, I learned how to sell. I started several businesses, work on those businesses before they closed. And in the process of working and selling in these businesses, I began to acquire the skill of selling. I was distributing MTN cards. And in that process, I learned how to interact with my customers. I learned how to sell. Before that distribution company closes, I opened a barbing salon, learn how to interact with customers, relate with customers to a certain extent before that barbing salon closed. At a time, I was assisting one of our church members to sell his Izal products. These are products he manufactured locally and wanted to sell. Just to learn the skill of selling, I was supporting him for free, taking his Izal from house to house to try and sell these Izal products. Now, if you don't know how to sell, it will be difficult for you to make money, because the only way you can make money is by selling. And if you don't know how to sell, then you will work for somebody that knows how to sell. And you know that money is the medium for exchange of goods and services. And if you don't know how to sell, then it will be difficult for you to get money from your customers, because it's either you are rendering services or you are giving goods to your customers. And the ability for you to convince your customer to pay money for either your goods or your services, that is selling. It's a skill that you need to acquire. If you don't acquire selling skills, it will be very difficult for you to excel as an entrepreneur or as an employer of labor. In any business you are going into, you need to learn how to sell. These experiences that I have through these other businesses that I run before they close helped me to migrate. When I was migrating from an employee to an employer, it becomes easy because I've already learned these skills. Even though I will have challenges in running the business, it's not the issues of selling, because already I've acquired this skill. All I need to do is to develop these selling skills and improve upon it. This is one good skill that has really helped me to transit from an employee to an employer. The second skill I want to look at is the skill of solving problems. Now, every problem is a potential source of earning income. Now, if you see problems and you complain about problems, then it will be difficult for you to make money, because every problem you solve has the potential to make you rich or make money out of it. So instead, when you see problems, you have to understand that it's a source. It's something that you can do about it, provide solution to that problem, and then you will make money. Now, there are a lot of problems that are confronting our societies today, especially in the third world countries. In many rural areas, we don't have water. In many places, we don't even have toilets. In many other places, we lack, there is no electricity, there is no light. Now, all these things are problems and they are potential sources of income. If there is no water in your area, try and provide water. You will make money out of it. If you sink a borehole and you are producing clean water, people will come and buy and pay money for it. If you are living in an area where there are no toilets, build a public toilet and charge money. People will come and pay and queue up to go to toilet, and you charge them money and you will make money. So solving problems is one thing that you need to understand, that is a way of making money. So next time when you see problems, if you really want to migrate from being an employer to being an employee to an employer of labor, then you have to see problems as potential sources of income. You don't see problems and complain. When you see problems and complain, you cannot make money, because solving problems is the one way that you can easily make money. So when you are a person that sees problems and complain, then it will be difficult for you to make money. So you need to understand this and put it into practice, that whenever you are confronted with a problem, it's a potential source of income. Look for solution to that problem and you will start earning money. This is another skill that helps me. So when I see a problem, I try to provide solution. Now I understand that when I was an employee, I would take my clothing materials to tailors, and then I would drop my materials and I would go there and go there again and again, and the clothes are not ready. Sometimes for 1 month, the tailor will keep on promising you, come tomorrow, you will go there, and the clothes are not ready. So when I see this, I see this as a problem. So I decided that, okay, let me establish a fashion shop where I will make sure that, one, we have good tailors that will be able to deliver good sewing work, good sewing. So we employ qualified tailors and we'll make sure that we deliver. So if we tell you 1 week, it's 1 week. So that the people that are coming to patronize us understand that we can deliver. So that problem of going to tailor here and there, every day you are going there and the clothes are not ready, we try to solve that problem and we are making money out of it. People are patronizing us because they know that if we tell them 1 week is 1 week, and we are doing well. And that is one way that has helped me, one thing that has helped me to keep that business going. Now we employed, that place alone is employing almost about 4 different workers in that place, 2 qualified tailors and 2 assistant workers in that place. When I was an employee, before this time I was an employee to another company, the state government, but now I employ others to work under me. There is one other skill that has helped me. Now the third skill that has helped me to migrate peacefully from an employee to an employer is that I learned how to buy assets. When I was working, we were about 5 in our department, and then we now agreed in my ministry, and we agreed that let us join hands into a contribution. And then in this contribution, we agreed that we are going to use this contribution to build houses for ourselves. So 5 of us will enter into this contribution, and then the focus was to build houses. So we bought land and then we build houses with this contribution. Some people build 4-bedroom flats, others build about 5-bedroom flats, many build in their villages. But because of the focus I have, that one day I want to migrate from being an employee to an employer, I decided not to build a very big building for myself. In that one plot of land that we bought, everybody bought a size of land that is equivalent to the money he was able to earn from the contribution. And my own, I was able to buy 1 plot of land. And in that 1 plot of land, I decided to build 3 sets of 2-bedroom flats, instead of building 1 big building that you will live inside. So these 3 sets of 2-bedroom flats, I'm living in one, and then I rent out the other 2 for tenants to stay. And they are paying me, is generating income for me. This one has become an asset that even if I am sleeping, I am counting that one day the rent will expire and people will pay me income. That is one way that will help you to also leave your employment and become an employer of labor. When you begin to think of buying assets, use your money to buy assets, things that will be generating money for you while you are sleeping, things that will be working for you while you are sleeping. You know that the rich wakes up to find out, to check what and what has been done, that either properly done or have been done wrong, while the poor wakes up to go to work on every day. So every day the employee will wake up and begin to think of how to go to work on a daily basis, while the rich wakes up to find out how the company is doing and how it is working. So these are the three major skills I'm going to take in this first part. The second part, I will take the other three skills, the skills that are really helped me to transit from an employee to an employer of labor. Thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel, share these videos, and make your comments. Thank you.